I'm Rob from Neuraxis. I play guitar.
I'm Alex, lead vocal.
You guys are about to cross the States, right?
In the fall, yeah.
In the fall, with the Summer Slaughter tour.
The Summer Slaughter's in Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're doing the Summer Slaughter Canada in August, and then we're going on for the States in October, November.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, now in the States you're gonna probably encounter, you know, kids from the hardcore scene as well as the metal scene. You know the metal scene. You're masters of that scene. What's your take on the hardcore scene?
It's a funny thing because it's in hardcore, but it's also a lot in metal, death metal, whatever, metal genre. That when people, they're trying to be true to their music and then they won't do anything to promote it because they're afraid to look like posers or anything. I just find it funny because if you're doing true music that comes from your heart and it's your true thing, you shouldn't be afraid to go out there and just be proud of it and just, you know, just promote it, whatever, doing interviews. One of the most controversial subject is the new Cryptopsy album. And whatever, I have a take on it. Like, I'm not gonna argue with that. It's just the thing that we were on tour and everybody comes to us and say, have you heard the new Cryptopsy album? It's like, yeah. I was like, yes. And they're just like, yeah. So, what do you think? You know, it's gonna, oh, I hate it, or I think it's nice, or I think they're gutsy for trying things, or whatever. I get all those responses. People are so like passionate about it because it's like a war, and they're just like right in the middle crossfire, and they're on the Summer Slaughter tour right now, and I just can't imagine like people think they're turning like whatever emo or shit, and then they come out and just get 30 minutes of Cryptopsy pounding the shit out of them, and just like, holy shit, I think I'm gonna shit my pants now or something, you know?
Yeah.
That's just, whatever. People are just so passionate about empty things. Oh man, I just read stuff like people were going to throw tomatoes at them and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
For the record, the album is incredible.
Yeah, I like it too.
I love the album.
Yeah.
It's rooted in metalcore, it's rooted in more melodic, you know.
And they have a lot of new members, and I've seen it not so long ago, and they're just like tighter than they've ever been.
And they're relevant again.
Yeah.
They weren't relevant for a while. People don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But since that album, the last album with Mike, they weren't really relevant. So.
Allez les cracher, Blackie, là, on est sérieux, là.
This Blackie from Voivod right here.
Right here was going. C'est en au Japon, là?
En septembre.
En septembre, it's going to Japan in September.
In September.
Give us a quick little Voivod update.
Voivod update!
Talk about the new album. This is perhaps a little more for you, Rob. It is quite a departure from Trilateral Progression. It is. So, I mean, if you were as big as Cryptopsy were on your last album, perhaps fans would be as up in arms. Perhaps they would be about the new album because it is quite different. Why is it so different?
Well, I personally find that I think it's still a natural progression from Trilateral Progression, where we haven't done a 360 like Metallica Saint Anger or something like that. You know, it's still, you know, extreme as ever. But I mean, obviously with a new vocalist here, he definitely added a new element. So that definitely is a big change for the style. I don't think maybe if we were as big as Cryptopsy that the reactions would be as negative, because I think, you know, they were pretty risky. They tried some pretty risky things. I don't think we ventured that far off. I mean, it's still in the realm of being extreme. I mean, we definitely added new elements. We have a new guitar player too, William. So he has kind of his own unique style of writing. He's from Belgium, so he has a bit of a European kind of touch to it. And he's also pretty well-rounded soloist. So he's really brought in a new touch with the solos. So I don't think the fans are gonna react that harsh to our new album.
Okay.
I think.
When the first song "Darkness Prevails" came up, like 3/4 of the reactions were kind of negative. A lot of were about me basically ruining the band sound and what the hell is that, man? And I want whatever. And then, for me, a chain of lineup, you know, especially if it's the singer, it's always difficult because it's always like, you've liked this movie, I don't know, man, Rambo, and then they do the sequel, and then Rambo is played by another guy. And even though he's bigger, he's better actor, better looking, whatever, more extreme scenes, whatever, people are just gonna, well, I like the first one better. Yeah. Because everybody's like that, kind of, you know, and you can see those hordes of, like, I'm coming back to the true thing with music, but whatever, those hordes of guys are just like, me, I always liked their first album. You can see that when, I remember when they changed vocalists for Cannibal Corpse. Man, some people were just like pissed. And at the same time, me, I was a big Cannibal Corpse fan, and I just thought the new record was amazing. I was like, holy shit, that guy's violent and everything. So, when we come up to a new album, me, I didn't try, like, to imitate anything or just do things because they were supposed or be like that before or whatever. Just went in, like, writing an album as a band, and I approached it like every other album I made. Like, I wanted to give the songs, the lyrics, you know, to be upper thing and goes with the music and have like some catchy stuff and still being heavy and everything. So I just did like I did on everything. And then now you see the reviews like almost 2 months after the reviews are coming up, and then some people were like, I don't like it, whatever. They just come, yeah, I've listened to the whole album now, and you know, I think it fits pretty well now, and then they come up with another opinion, yeah. You know. Yeah. So, I mean, changing members, changing sound. I mean, of course, the sound would be different because of new members, but we didn't go like that far. Or anything.
I think we expected though, like having new vocalists, we expected you know, like, some people will dig it, some people just might not dig it. So
yeah, so
it's natural, you know.
Yeah. So like, what can you do? I'm like,
he can't really do anything. He can just be himself. But.
Yeah, you know, and I don't want to do, because I think I prefer to do my thing than do something that sounds forced and unnatural, and then you know, because fans, they're intelligent. I mean, they listen to tons of music. There's tons of bands out there, one better than the other, and they know their chops. So if you try to force or do something that doesn't sound natural and everything, they know it. And then that's a lot worse than whatever else you can do, you know.
You are a wrestler. Talk a bit about, I guess, crazier moves you pull on people, and if you'd ever pull one on, let's say, a club owner, if you don't get paid. Would you suplex him? Would you pile drive him?
No, I wouldn't. I think submission would be the best choice, because it hurts, he's on the ground, he can't do nothing, and then nothing is broken, so he can't sue you or anything, I guess.
I think I would rationally speak to him, and if he wouldn't pay us, then I'd go, Alex.
But, you know, we don't have problems that people don't paying us. Maybe that's because I'm in the band and they're just like, oh shit, I want to sing or whatever.
You sang for Athletic. The lyrics you wrote on that album were extremely, you know, nature-oriented.
Yeah.
How would you, I guess, say kids can get more involved in becoming more environmentally aware, politically aware of things around them?
When I did that album, I did like a lot of research and a lot of stuff about ecology, and I read a couple books and everything, and it's just basically the knowledge is all out there. So it's just like kids are so into internet now, so you just have to home and let's click a couple things on Googles and just start to read, because a lot of stuff, real information, it's not on TV. My news channel is telling me this, that may not be it, whatever, you know. So just go out there and look for your stuff, you know? Look for your answers, look for your truths, you know. I'm sounding like Mulder right now.